guys, what's up? It's me, Eric. Alright, so we are finally back with Ariel's Story Studio. Yeah, I have been waiting to record this again for so long. It's funny because now every single time I pull it up, or every single time I see it on my shelf, just the game case, I start humming Part of Your World, or even the reprised version of it, as well as Poor Unfortunate Souls. Of course, I'm going back through this game because, of course, 102 Dalmatians, I forgot to pull over the save data. Thankfully, this was a lot easier to get through. I actually did on my lunch break for work. Just quickly went through, got the puzzle piece, or not the puzzle pieces, the special stickers. And yeah, so now I'm back. I should be back to where we were. And now we can just continue on. Yes. We're gonna see human Ariel. Oh wow, look at that.
So, Ariel got her legs. She couldn't talk, she couldn't sing, but she and Eric had a wonderful time together. He took her sightseeing all over his kingdom, but still hadn't kissed her. We all did whatever we could to help this situation.
Oh, okay. We're just presented with this. It is kind of funny because, one user that typically makes, a lot of, dress-up games, I think the site is Azalea Dolls or something like that. On her site at one point, she had actually put up the, original fairy tale of The Little Mermaid. And, if you don't know about the original tale, or rather the tale that this version of Little Mermaid was based off of, because either being too young or you just never heard about it, I would definitely say go read it. It is very funny for how different these two things are. To give you an idea, so in the original tale, Ursula actually isn't really bad. She's more seen as a neutral party. She wants to help Ariel, but at the same time, she doesn't really care if she's hurt or maimed or anything like that. She's like, alright, it's your choice. If you want to go see a prince, okay. She even goes so far as basically telling her what exact, kind of like in the movie, she tells her exactly what she has to pay. Almost as if to deter her from, actually making that decision. And Ariel was just like, I love this man so much, I will do anything. So she indeed loses her voice in the original version as well. But I will let you read that to find out how she lost her voice, because it wasn't under a magic spell in which it just got conjured out of her throat. Oh no, this was an old, I believe 1800s fairy tale. So, it was right up there with Brothers Grimm. Yeah.
Grimsby, she can't be the one. She doesn't have the voice.
You two have fun seeing the sights of the kingdom.
Wow, Eric. Just gonna do her dirty like that? She's been like, Grimsby, come here, man. She's pretty and all, and she looks exactly like the one that saved me, but, I ain't banging this one, 'cause she doesn't sing pretty. She can't even sing. And Ariel's sitting right there, I want to be like, her mouth doesn't work, but her ears work just fine, thank you.
Eric, perhaps this dream girl you've been waiting for is right under your nose.
Look, I love how Grimsby is, absolutely not stupid to this. He's looking at Eric and he's like, you dumb idiot. She is right there. In the carriage, that is her. Granted, Grimsby never saw her, but it is kind of funny because I can imagine, that friend situation when, the friends are describing the girl of their dreams, and, they see the person behind, a woman or man walk behind that said person that's not looking, and they're like, you mean like that one behind you? And then like, no, not like her at all, or not like him at all. It's like, literally you just described that person in their exact description. Wow, the look on Grimsby's face is like, oh, dear child, no, don't do that. We don't do that here. Don't embarrass us. Okay. Anything else that we can click on? Oh, houses are clickable. We are literally taking her sightseeing.
I tell you what, if Prince Eric is looking for a bride, I know plenty of available girls right here. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Found a special sticker.
There's another special sticker. It'll be waiting for you when you make your own storybook.
Now that's enough of that, young man.
Not even gonna lie. If I had a kid that just wanted to jump into the bath, I've been like, go for it, kid. Save me from having to do it tonight when, you know, you need one. Give yourself the bath, I don't care. Okay, there's nothing else. This? Oh, I remember the scene. Wasn't one of the puppets in the original, or not, like, the original, like, in the movie, wasn't it actually one of the people from the Notre Dame movie? I don't know why I'm blanking on the name of that movie, but the Notre Dame movie, I thought it was the gypsy guy from the beginning, like the narrator gypsy guy. Eric's just like, oh, okay. That's cute. Aw. And see, if you ever want to know what is, you know, the best form of entertainment, it is bludgeoning people on, well, in public. That is what is seen as entertainment. And that's what's been seen as entertainment for centuries. Okay, good. I can click away and look at some of the other stuff. That was a fast birth. Let me just stick that right back in your mouth.
A nice pipe, sir. Makes you look distinguished.
Nice, Ariel. Okay. Is that a candle on top of a tent? That does not seem doesn't seem safe. That doesn't seem OSHA approved by any means. Okay, that just jumped a couple frames, and it was kind of concerning. At first I thought maybe like, oh, I wonder if it's the computer not able to keep up, or if the game kind of glitching out. Nope, I did that a couple times, and it's the same exact thing. That is exactly how they programmed that section. They were like, we can't add the 2 more frames in between each segment, so this is what you get. Alright, so I think the last thing is... Wait, what is... Oh, but it doesn't show us on the other side of the road. Okay. So I know this last part here is obviously, you know, the famous kiss scene under the willow trees and everything. There's a couple things I want to touch on, though. Wait. Cute! I wanted to see, like, the sightseeing one, like, kind of go through, like, the other things, so I was like, what other words could you put instead of help? Let's look at sightseeing first.
Sightseeing, sightseeing, traveling around. Open your eyes and see what you found. A marvelous vista, a beautiful view, a landscape, a sunset, all waiting for you.
How many children back then actually knew what vista was? But I'm like, even nowadays, if someone told me a vista, I would have not thought of, like, you know, a beautiful landscape. I would have been like, Windows Vista? Are we talking about that?
Aid. Assist. Benefit. Lend a hand to. Help.
There's not much that you could choose for that one area. The lend a hand to seems more like a phrase instead of like an actual word. In this situation, when it comes to grammatical things, like, I know it's nitpicky, but it's like, nobody would have used that in this situation because it's too wordy. Sorry, kind of getting off track with my grammar checks and stuff like that. I do a lot of writing, obviously, in my free time, and yeah. Oh god, Scuttle, do I get to hear your beautiful singing during this masterpiece?
Did he kiss her yet?
Not yet. Now's your big chance, sweetie.
Oh, I'll believe it when I see it.
There's another special sticker. It'll be waiting for you when you make your own storybook.
Okay. It's funny, I don't see an arrow to go back, so I'm kind of wondering if this is actually technically the next page, or if this is technically still part of the other page. But I don't know. I do think that Clam is going to be the Kiss the Girl song. Obviously, as I've kind of learned from the other ones, it's copyrighted, and I really don't want to get sued by the mouse. You know, one of my admirable heroes. So, yeah. We ain't gonna play that, or at least I'm not gonna show it in the video. I'll probably play it for myself. But let's do everything else first. Froggies.
Ugh, that's disgusting.
It's romantic.
I love how Ursula points out the actual true factor where it's like, you know, like, gross, that's disgusting, don't kiss frogs. Yeah, you really shouldn't actually be kissing frogs. I believe, like, what is it, the whole stereotype or something like that, but like touching frogs or, you know, kissing them or something like that gives you warts. I believe that actually is true, and it's because of the toxins that some of them, you know, like, expel on their body to keep them moist and slippery and silky, I guess. Keep them slimy. Yeah. And then there's just Ariel, who, granted, like myself, lives on hope like a child, and is like, it's so romantic, and it's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure if a frog ever told me that I need to kiss them, and they turn human, I'd been like, you better be right. And you better turn out to be a prince, because you're paying for this when this gets ruined after I kissed you. Everybody's doing the kissy face. I guess that's the big thing that's in now. I just look like I'm trying to call cats.
Oh, stop all that singing. This is getting serious.
Exactly, that's why we need the singing.
Nothing is happening. Only one day left, and that boy ain't puckered up once.
That sounded creepy. Like, it didn't sound as good as it did in, like, you know, the movie where it's like, you know, you hear them talking, they're like, sha-la-la-la-la-la, bye, oh, bye. No. They're just like, sha-la-la-la-la. Sha-la-la-la-la. It's like chanting for a cult.
We got to create the mood.
You got to create the mood. I don't know if this puts any of you in the mood. I don't know, that'd be kind of weird. Okay, don't be in the mood.
You know, I don't even know your name. Well, maybe I can guess.
Ethel.
Is it Laura?
That wasn't one of the names in the movie.
Is it Nicole?
That also was not a name that was used in the movie.
Is it Christine? Is it Rachel?
I think Rachel actually was one movie. That was actually the first one. I think the second one was Beatrice. And then that's when, like, Sebastian's like, it's Ariel, doggone it! It's freaking Ariel! And he's like, is it freaking Ariel?
Is it Sandra?
How many names did they come up with?
Is it Belle?
Is it Belle? Eric, have you been with a Belle? Brown-haired, smart girl, blue dress. Guys, I think he was with Belle before Adam was with Belle. Or rather, you know, the prince, the beast. If you don't know, the prince's actual real name, according to Disney lore, I believe, his name is Adam. He was with Belle before Adam was with Belle. Oh, this is getting spicy.
Is it Cinderella?
Has he been with all these princesses?
Is it Esmeralda? Is it Alice?
He better not be into that. Like, he better not have been with that. So if that's the case, I'm gonna have a lot of questions. Like, I feel like I'm gonna have to, like, you know, question Melody. And then, like, did your dad ever do anything? Yeah, this is getting into territory that...
I wonder what your name is.
You ever just walk up to somebody on the street, regardless if they're mute or not, and just, just blatantly ask them, like, I wonder what your name is. Just blatantly ask them like that, because if they're not even really there, like they're not really listening, like they're deaf or something, just blatantly ask them, I wonder what your name is.
Ariel. Her name is Ariel.
Ariel? Ariel's a beautiful name.
Much better than, those other princesses' names, like, like Belle, Cinderella, Esmeralda, Alice. Much more beautiful than that one. I mean, the whole being 16 thing and dating someone who's 16, still iffy on that one, but in some states, 16 is the legal age of consent. And you know what? If that's the case here, so be it. I mean, I guess this technically takes place in France, or England, somewhere in Europe. I think their age of consent, well, their age of consent now is probably much higher. But the age of consent in this day was probably like 14. So yeah, not old enough for Alice, totally old enough for Ariel.
That was close. Too close.
I didn't see it. Oh no.
That was close. Too close.
Now I see it. Oh god. They're gonna tip over the boat, aren't they? Oh.
Oh, nice work, boys. Ariel is too good, the little tramp. I have to take matters into my own tentacles. It's time to cast a spell on Eric.
Wow, okay. That was not the part in which that happened in the movie. But I guess we gotta keep some continuity going. I also love that in the movie how, like, Ursula calls her a tramp. And it's funny because it's like one of those words where it's like, it's so old in a sense that children wouldn't know what it was. But I would be very concerned if I had kids and they just started calling people a tramp, because I'm like, that's basically the old-time equivalent of walking up to someone and calling them a whore. And I always thought that was very clever in the movie, basically just saying, that little whore. She's too good. How you feeling, Eric? Oh no.
Now go on and kiss the girl.
I mean, granted, this be me just been like, alright, well, he's not responding, so I guess I gotta give him mouth to mouth. Okay, on to the next page.
Fortunately, I got there just in time to keep him from kissing her. With Ariel's voice and my disguise, I can get that spineless Eric away from that mermaid. If I can get him to marry me before her 3 days are up, she'll be mine forever.
Oh no! Eric is going to marry the sea witch! We got to stop that wedding!
I always love when villains, like, their major plan was, oh, I'm going to marry somebody to make sure that somebody else doesn't get to them because it'll ruin all my plans or something like that. And it's like, that is true hatred right there, that you will ruin your own life and marry somebody that you don't love and have legitimately no reason to be with. Max, shut up, I'm doing something here. Just to make sure that somebody else's life sucks even worse than yours? Wow. Okay, let's get our special sticker.
There's another special sticker. It'll be waiting for you when you make your own storybook.
Alright, Max, what did you want to say?
What is happening to the cake?
Hello, Louie.
What is happening to the cake? What is happening to the cake?
Okay. Oh, okay, just hovering over the window lets me see and hear. Okay. I don't want to do that just yet. I'm also kind of wondering because, I think in my last video I was like, oh, I don't know what other songs are, still available after that point. After Part of Your World, or, Corn 14 Souls. It was funny because there was two that I forgot, obviously, Kiss the Girl. And then the other one, Les Poissons. The one that Louis sings. And I was like, wait a minute. And now I'm thinking, I'm like, where's that song? Because that song would have been happening right here.
Holy fish! Take a look in that porthole! I did, and I can't believe my own eyes!
I'm looking. Oh my god, it's a woman. I can't believe my eyes.
What a lovely little bride I'll make, my dear, I look divine. Things are working out according to my ultimate design. Soon I'll have that little mermaid and the ocean will be mine.
Oh. Well.
Let's get this wedding over with!
Thank God Eric's under a spell, because all I'm thinking to myself is, like, if I had ever heard, like, my bride or something like that, let's get this wedding over, and be like, do you even really want to marry me? But, like, I don't think we should do this. I think this is coming a little too soon.
Let's get this wedding over with!
I do.
I can't believe it. He's marrying somebody else.
There's not even another witness here. Like, priest isn't even here. Or clergyman. He's just basically going around, I do. I do. I do. I do. I do. Like, you could walk up to him and ask him and be like, hey, so... Like, do you sleep with other men in your bed? And he'll sit there and be like, I do. Then, like, do you do things with these other men? He goes, I do. Then, like, he'll sit there and be like, I do. Then you'll ask him after this whole thing's over, and you'll be like, do you realize what you just admitted to? And he's like, I don't. Okay, do these guys have anything to say about Sebastian?
Whatever you do, don't let her say I do.
How am I gonna stop it?
Please help Scuttle stop the wedding.
Oh, we're helping Scuttle. What if I just click on her and tell her to say I do?
Let's get this wedding over with!
Oh, we can't do that.
Mangy mutt!
Ooh. Okay. Scuttle.
We got an emergency here. Eric is about to marry Ursula the Sea Witch. We gotta stop the wedding!
Left to right now, Pelican.
Hey, hey! Click on the pelican when he's over Vanessa!
That was really hard, I can't do that. Try again. Okay, so I need to... I love how he says over Vanessa, when really he means Ursula.
Don't worry, Ariel. We're almost there.
Oh, okay, here we are.
Ariel, you can talk. It was you all the time.
Yes, Eric, you dunce. It was me.
Ariel, you're the one.
I wanted so much to tell you.
You're too late now, she's mine!
And Eric's just sitting there like, oh, okay. Well, this sucks. Max is happy, though.
This is very bad. It's horrible!
This is very bad.
I lost Ariel once. I'm not gonna lose her again. I lost Ariel once. I'm not gonna lose her again.
As he just stands there, and he's like, I'm not gonna lose her again. What do I do from here now? Max? You got any ideas? Guess I'll just sit here and wait until some bright idea hits me. Then he's probably gonna eventually be like, I should go save her. Yeah, that's probably what I should do. To the next page.
Ursula took Ariel back under the sea to be a poor, unfortunate soul. King Triton could save Ariel only by giving Ursula his crown, giving her supreme power over all the oceans of the world.
All 7 seas.
Ariel, be careful.
There's not much more she can do now. She's trapped. It's like, Ariel, be careful. That was the advice you should have given her like 5 pages ago. Like when she was going to the lair.
The Sea King will fix everything. The Sea King will fix everything.
I will say these things were probably the scariest part of the whole movie for me. I wasn't sure what these things were, but they were so creepy. And then on top of that, if you've ever played the PlayStation game of The Little Mermaid, but it's like, I think it's like Little Mermaid 2 or something like that. Obviously, the first couple chapters is actually you playing as Ariel leading up to the Little Mermaid 2 movie. And at one point you're going through Ursula's lair and you have to avoid these things because they keep trying to grab you. And I always thought that was the creepiest thing ever. Like, oh my god.
Of course, I might be willing to make a trade. Your soul for hers. Do we have a deal?
Ariel, be careful.
The Sea King will fix everything.
Daddy, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
It was the mountain of dildos, Daddy. I'm so sorry. They told me to do it. They told me. That in my whack.
Done!
No!
At last! It's mine!
You monster!
Oh, Eric's just dead. Yeah, let's just let him sit there.
Look at the proud king now. My finest catch. My greatest accomplishment.
Heard a rumor somewhere that apparently in the original story of The Little Mermaid, Ursula was actually King Triton's sister, which I don't think is true because, like, nowhere was it actually mentioned, like, the Sea Witch was King Triton's sister. It does mention that King Triton does have a sister, and you do read about her in the book, or in the short story, the fairy tale. I don't think her name was Ursula, though. I think it was something else. Maybe she's not even named. Maybe she's just Aunt. But yeah.
Ariel, be careful.
Okay, now this would have been the appropriate time to possibly give that advice.
Your Majesty.
Don't fool with me, brat!
You monster!
Alright, Eric, do your thing.
Eric, look out!
Who are you saying look out to? Because it almost sounds like you're saying to Ursula, look out.
Say goodbye to your sweetheart.
Somebody better do something fast, or that boy's gonna be toast!
I won't let you hurt him!
Oh, there we go.
Eric, follow me!
Oh. I didn't even have time to change the page, I guess. This is fun. That's the ship that Eric's on. Here's Ariel, there's Ursula.
Eric, be careful in that ship! You've gotta get away from here!
Where is he gonna go?
Eric, be careful in that ship! You've gotta get away from here!
He's just sitting there in his boat, just like, I'm just floating along, dearest. There's not much I can do right now. Not that he was really the brightest, bulb. You know, it wasn't exactly the brightest crayon in the coloring box, but he's persistent. He's determined.
You pitiful fool! I am the ruler of all true love.
Oh, I was waiting for that moment where he's just like, boink, right into the middle of her.
Eric, be careful in that ship! You've got to get away from here!
Oh, now I can click on the ship? I'm sorry. What? I'm pretty sure in the movie they pretty much tell you that she gets killed off. I don't think this was accurate. I mean, I guess to some extent, for a kid's book, you don't exactly want to have that depicted, I suppose. But I mean, kids back then read about, I'm not even talking about the 90s, I'm talking about like the 1800s and stuff like that, they read about death. It wasn't an abnormal thing. I just noticed this.
You finally got what was coming to you. You finally got what was coming to you.
Now she's actually kind of cute. She's like a really cute, wrinkly old lady.
She really does love him, doesn't she, Sebastian?
Well, it's like I always say, Your Majesty. Children got to be free to lead their own lives.
You always say that? There's just one problem left. How much I'm going to miss her.
Bye, sweetheart. I didn't even click on Ariel at all at that point.
Eric was so brave. He drove that ship right into Ursula. He destroyed her and all her magic spells. My daddy became the Sea King again. He said he finally understood how I felt about Eric, and he turned me back into a human forever. Then we had a real wedding.
A real wedding. What do you gotta say about this, Ursula?
Look at her. Poor miserable creature. Serves her right. Ha! And let that be a lesson to you.
Oh, she's actually gone now.
Oh my, what excitement. I thought we were all done for.
Wow.
Oh, Scuttle, can you give me a hand so I can really say goodbye to Ariel?
There you go, little fella.
Goodbye, Ariel. Am I still your best friend?
Always, Flounder.
Thanks, Scuttle.
You're welcome, pal.
Aww. That was wholesome.
We'll visit whenever we can.
Bye, Ariel. We'll see you soon.
We'll be thinking about you, Ariel. What's this? A message in a bottle.
Give.
There's another special sticker. It'll be waiting for you when you make your own storybook.
Oh, I can't click on her again. I can click on her sisters, but not her. Also, didn't she have, like, 6 sisters in total? Where's the other 3? I guess we're just gonna make believe that she only has 3 other sisters. Also, is this cake just like a JPEG image just slapped on there?
Your Majesties. Oh man, what a happy couple. See, it all worked out for the best. I knew that girl was doing the right thing all along.
You what? Oh, Sebastian.
What are you trying to do, man? Drown me above the water?
Drown me above the water. I'm pretty sure it's just called suffocation.
I'm going to miss all of you so much.
Presents?
Oh, a seashell to remind me of home.
That one's for me, Ariel.
It's beautiful, Flounder. Dinglehoppers! Oh, just what I wanted. Oh, we better wrap it back up. We don't want to spoil the surprise for Eric.
No, I'm gonna leave it up. Oh no, we gotta spoil it.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Goodbye, Ariel. I'm certainly going to miss you.
I love you, Daddy.
Aww. I think I see a little activity thing here.
Click on me to play in the Make Your Own Storybook activity.
This is where all the stickers come into play.
Welcome to your very own storybook. Let's go inside. You can make your own pictures and stories. Here, you can pick your favorite background. Then click this button to see all the stickers you can add. If you found any special stickers in a bottle when you were in the story, click here to use them. Click this button to color your picture. Click here to write a story about your picture. When you're done, you can click here to print out your creation. Click here to save your picture for later. So, go ahead, click on a background to start.
Alright, so I didn't really have much in the way of a story that I was thinking of. I had a few of them, like, what if Ariel was just the front? What if she was, you know, just the good girl that Eric picks to hide up that he's really gay? And not only gay, he's into daddies. Mermaid daddies. Because you think about Eric's parents are nowhere to be seen, yet he has Grimsby everywhere, so maybe he's got a daddy complex, I don't know. Then I thought about this, and one thing I think is probably better about this story maker than the one that was in the boutique one was that you can actually recolor the scenes and the characters. So basically the story I wrote was after Ariel married Eric, she used the remainder of her mermaid magic to kill the prince for his kingdom and the insurance money. The end. That's the end of the story. Ariel lives happily ever after, without Eric. As a human, forever. Ta-da. Yeah, I don't know if I'm actually going to do a formal story with this, but that's what you get at the moment.
If you want to name your page, type it in.
Alright, so it seems like everything on this page, but there's still an arrow here, which I'm not really sure what it is, so I'm thinking it's maybe credits or something, so let's just do that. her father looked really upset.
Click on the shipwreck to start the story again. Click on the sleepyhead to quit.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm done, so...
Come back soon.
Okay, so that was Ariel's Story Studio. Now, I have another one that's for the Dalmatians, in which I do plan on trying as well, which is in the exact same vein as Ariel's Story Studio, in which it's a, read-along format with mini games here and there throughout the, CD. For Ariel's Story Studio, I thought it was really good. It was very fun. It is unfortunate that I wasn't able to show off some of the video because some of it was copyrighted, and the fact that I didn't want to get sued or have a copyright strike and have my channel go down. Regardless, though, even off camera, it was still very, very fun to, play along with the songs. It's also kind of fun to see them in, like, a different format. I did love the fact of, like, how the story was told. I will say, I think the only takeaway, though, was it was inconsistent in parts. So, like, the whole thing with Eric being put under the spell at the time of the kiss the girl scene. And then on top of that, there wasn't even, like, a musical number for Les Poissons. Now, it's funny because, like, Les Poissons is probably one of the less noted songs in the whole movie, but it's still a fun song. Like, I know for me, I have it on my phone, and I still listen to it a lot of times, so, I'll be in the car and stuff like that, and I'll be like, Les Poissons, Les Poissons. And, it's a very fun and catchy song. So I'm very sad that they were not able to add that one into the, like, sing-along parts. Granted, I don't know if that maybe scarred children and seeing how fish was prepared, but I'm also kind of a believer of, it's fine for children to make believe, but don't baby them. They have to learn eventually that the world is not exactly as it is in their fairy tale books, I guess. Not to say that I necessarily want outdated ways of thinking, but it's like, okay, people aren't nice sometimes. Not everybody's vegan or vegetarian, and we do eat animals. Animals are friends up until we need to eat them. I feel like I'm just kind of going on a moral rant in which I probably shouldn't get into it, because I don't even have kids. Yeah, shut your mouth there, kitty. Don't talk about that. You don't have kids. You don't know. Then again, I am kind of a big kid, so. But regardless, those were really the only two takeaways from the actual game itself. Everything else I really loved. Near the end, it felt almost a little rushed. In the fact of it kind of felt like throughout the whole game, though, there were mini games, and that was one of the things. Like, I really do love the fact that they put little mini games in, or little creative twists here and there to really break up the monotony of it, or like to make it seem a little bit less like oh, I'm just reading a storybook. It's more fun. It's more interactive. And I think there definitely could have been a lot more mini games in there. But yeah, I mean, for what it was for the game, I really liked it. Obviously, I've played a few of these when I was a kid. The most memorable one, I think there was actually two other ones that I had. The most memorable ones that I remember were, I think, the Pocahontas one, and definitely the Mulan one. And I really want to get the Mulan one again, because that one was really fun for me. But I definitely want to try to get the whole series of, the whole story read-along Disney classics. And even though I will not be able to show it on camera, I will definitely be lip-syncing and putting on a performance to all the songs, just because I can. I don't know. Maybe I'll sing it. Maybe I'll do that for the channel. I don't know if people want to see that. If people want to see that, let me know. Because maybe I'll do it. I'll figure out something, doggone it. But I hope you enjoyed this. I hope that, you'll follow me along on this journey when I come up with the next one, or rather when I pop in the 101 Dalmatians Storybook 1, because that'll probably be the next read-along game. And I hope to see you in the next video that I make. So until then, bye-bye.